Srimad Bhagwad Gita, chapter 2, sloka 34. The meaning is Akirtim, infamy, cha and api also, Bhutani people, Kathayishyanti will speak, te of your, Avyayam everlasting, Sambhavitsya of a respectable person, cha and Akirti infamy, Maranatha than that, Atirchyate is greater. Here Sri Krishna ji is telling to Arjun what will happen if he doesn't do his primary duties. So Arjun is a great warrior. He is not a normal human being like us. So people will speak of you as a coward. For a respectable person like you, infamy. Infamy is a opposite of fame, is worse than the death. So Sri Krishna ji is saying the insult which will you face. The no people will speak. People will not let Arjun. No, they will not understand Arjun's point of view. People will speak all such of things that which will be worse than the death. Death, what is that? Death comes, we are dead, gone. What people are talking, what not talking, we don't know because the body is dead. Let them talk. But when a person is alive and when other people are talking bad about that person, they are talking negativity, they are no hurt, that is very hurting. That talks are very hurting. So what is that called? Insult. It is called infamy. They will not praise Arjun. Shri Krishna ji is saying, if you don't fight this war, if you are not doing your primary duty, as you are a very great warrior, you are a great personality, people will say cowardness, they will insult you, there will be infamy, and it will be worse than the death. Because you are alive, you have to listen so many things from the people, and it will be very hurting. So Akriti, you are small, you will not understand. Siddhant is also small. So basically, see, when somebody comes and hurt you, do you like it if they say some bad words? You don't like, you know? The same way Sri Krishna ji is saying that they will say bad about you, that Arjun is a coward, he cannot fight, he don't know to fight. So what Arjun will feel? No, I am not a coward, I can fight, I know to fight, I am a warrior, I am a Kshatriya. Right? Understand? So that is what Sri Krishna ji is trying to make Arjun understand, that what will be the after impact if he doesn't do his primary duty, if he doesn't fight, wage this war. No? For same way for us, what does it implies? Whatever is our primary duty. We all have our primary duty. So if we don't do, suppose, and we will take for students, you all are students, you don't study and go for the exams, then all your friends are making fun of you. Oh, you didn't study, you don't know to study, you didn't study, you didn't understand what ma'am has said, you didn't attend the class. That is why you didn't got good grades in your exams. But you will feel, no, I know the studies, I can do it. But you didn't did your exams well, right? You didn't wrote in your exam. What was your duty? To write in the exam. When you are appearing for exam, your duty is to study and go and write it. But if you have not done that part, obviously teacher will also make, no, she will say you are capable but still you have not done. Your friends will also say the last exam you were very good, but this exam what happened? You have not studied. So listening to those words, it's really hurting. It is no infamy, it's insulting. So we apply on us that we have our primary duties. We have to do that. If we don't do, the impact will be people who see us will say that we are coward, and it will not be good name for us. We will not get good name, we will not gain good name, and that will be more worse than dying. That will be more worse than a death. Why it will be more worse? Because death means what? The body is dying, body is dead, You don't know. The body doesn't know whatever is happening in the world. But when a body is alive, the body has to see so many things. It has to listen so many things. It has to stay in a society. So the body has to act accordingly. The body has to do its primary duty, whether the body like or doesn't like. If you want to gain good name, if you want to be in good books in the society, in your family, you know, is suppose I'm a mother, so suppose I don't take care of my kids, I don't do cooking, I don't serve food, what will happen? My other family members will tell me, what are you doing? You're not serving your kids, you're not taking care of kids. So that will not look good, na? It will not sound good for me. I can do it easily, but if I don't do, I have to listen. I have to face the infamy. There I will not be in good books in my family members. But if I do my primary duty properly, nobody will say me anything because I am doing my duty. Okay? So here Sri Krishna ji is telling what will be the impact if a person is not doing the primary duty. Okay? So it is clear, na? Okay. Who is going to say? Usha Baji.
Here, Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna that you must do your primary duties. You must, because you are a respected warrior, and if you are not doing that, you are not fighting. The people will say infamy words to you, which are more harmful, which are more hurting, like more than the death. It is like upkirti, we say in infamy words, insulting us. So we should do the primary duties, whatever we are facing, we have to do it. We are just like Arjuna is a great warrior and respected warrior. He can't listen the infamy words because if he listen, money he is more than the die people. So that's why he is telling that you should do your primary duties.
Thank you. Ritu Babi.
Yes, dear. So in this shloka, Bhagwan ji explains to Arjuna that you being a warrior, if you don't fight, and later on people will say that you turned back from the war because you were not capable of fighting. They will not understand your perspective, and they will try to judge you. And for a respected warrior like you, that is more than death. That is more hurting than death. So instead of thinking about that, you do your primary duty and leave everything else to me.
Yes, thank you. Siddhant.
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Shri Krishna is saying that if you don't do your primary duty, which in Arjun's case is to fight, then people won't see like what you see, and they'll think that you're not good, you're not responsible, you can't do your job. They'll think all these bad things about you, which is sometimes in some cases worse than death. So, for example, a doctor doesn't do his job to help people and help sick people, then many people will think bad about him, and they'll think he's a bad doctor and he's not able to help. Yeah, and he'll most probably get fired. So he is saying that if you can't do your job, primary job, then it's worse than death because people will think bad about you, and then it'll be very embarrassing.
Thank you. Nice example. Akriti.
So Lord Sri Krishna is telling Arjun that if you don't do your primary duty, it'll be even worse than death. For example, a doctor, if the doctor doesn't I mean, treat people well, then everyone will think that you have no respect for people, you don't treat people well. Like that also, Lord Sri Krishna is telling to Arjun that if you don't do your primary duty, people think that you don't have respect and you can't fight. You are not a warrior anymore. Like that also. So that's why Lord Shri Krishna is telling Arjun to fight and do your primary duty.
Thank you. Nalli ma'am.
So here, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna that if he does not fight and if he does not do his primary duty, it is more worse than death. and there will not be respect, and it is one who's there, they should always do their primary duty, otherwise it is very bad for their existence.
Thank you. Sanchi,
Yes, ma'am. So here Sri Krishna tells to Arjuna that you have to do your primary duty, or else people will think that you don't have respect. It will be worse than death.
thank you. Now, Shloka 35. Bhayat out of fear, runneth from the battlefield, Uparatam have fled, Mamasyante will think, Tvam you, Maharatha warriors could single handedly match the strength of 10,000 ordinary warriors. Yesham for whom, Cha and Tvam you, Bahumatah high esteemed, Bhutva having been, Yasyasi you will lose, Laghavam decreased in value. Here Sri Krishna ji further continues and he calls Arjun as Maharatha. Arjun was great warrior, right? He can single-handedly handle 10,000 ordinary warriors, ordinary soldiers. He was so strong. So Sri Krishna ji is saying, the great generals who hold you in high esteem will think that you fled from the battlefield out of fear and thus will lose their respect for you. So obviously when a great personality is there, like we see PM Modi ji as a leader, we all have respect for him. We look forward to him कि he will come out with some solutions. So when PM Modi ji will not do his primary duty, what others will think? Not us, we are just normal human beings. There are other great, no, there are other great people also who will be respecting PM Modi ji. So Shri Krishna ji is saying that, so those other people will also not respect you. Okay? So here Sri Krishna ji is saying that Arjun, no other generals also. There are many other generals or great warriors who respect Arjun, at high level, high esteem. They will think that Arjun, no, he ran away from the battlefield out of fear, and they will not respect you anymore. You will lose your respect from them. So when a person becomes great, he gets some fame, he has some speciality. What happened? Others also, same level of people, they also start respecting that people, that person. So basically, everybody look at that person because that person is doing something good. So that if that person, particular person, stop doing his primary duty, others will also, no, stop respecting that person. You know able to understand. Okay, I'll take my example. As our class timing is 4:15. If I don't join at 4:15, I join by 4:30. Will you all like it? Nobody will like it. This class wouldn't have run for 2 years. Right, Akriti? Akriti is there with me from past 2 years. So it is my duty that 4:15 I have to log in. I should log in before itself. है ना, whether students are coming or not coming, my duty is to log in at 4:15. I should be ready with the shlokas, I should be ready with the meaning, everything. If I don't do my duty, what will happen? There will be no students, no one will join my class. They will say you yourself are not committed, what you will teach you to your students? Very obvious, eh? Immediately all the parents will tell me. So we have to do our duty. I have to be 4:15 on time means I have to be on time. There is no excuse. I have to, no, that is what. Everyone has their commitment. Everyone have their own commitments. It is different. We all are here now, 7 of us. 7 of us have their own commitments, own primary duties. So we have to do that on time. It is not that, okay, I will do it later. We cannot do that, right? I have to cook lunch before lunchtime. I cannot say I will cook lunch after 4 o'clock. It doesn't make the sense. I have to join the class 4:15, I have to join at 4:15. I cannot join at 4:30 or 5 o'clock. It is not that it is no, then I will not get the respect what I get. I will not get the students what I am getting. So this is what Sri Krishna ji is trying to say us. That no, we have to do our primary duty, because for every person there are some other person who are looking upon them, who are no looking upon them, and they are respecting that person. Everybody has someone or other. A mother has their kids. Kids look upon the mother. So mother has to be in a systematic way, getting up on time, doing all her primary duties, so that the kids also learn by seeing the mother. The same way, the elder sibling, the younger one follows whatever the elder one is doing. So suppose the elder one is not studying, the younger one will also not study. But if the elder one is studying, younger one will automatically study. Oh, my elder brother or sister is studying, I will also study. So everybody has someone or the other who looks at them, and they respect them, and they try to follow them. So we also have to do the same way. We also have to we have to do our primary duty on time, on like whatever is there we have to do. We don't have choice. If we don't do, then the impacts all Shri Krishna ji is saying. We don't get respect, we will face infamy, people will see us coward, all hurtings we will get. We have to listen to all bad words, we have to face many bad situations. So this is the impact. So always remember, at every age, we passes to so many age. First you are infant, then a small child, then toddler, then child, then teenager, then adult. Every time your primary duty will keep on changing according to your age. So no, every time you have to do it. You have to accept what is coming. You cannot hope for something. No, oh my, no friend has this, why I'm not having this. Stop looking at what the other person is having. First look at you. Whatever you are having, just do it. No need to compare. My neighbor has this, my cousin has this, my friend has this. My cousin don't have to study only, he just attend the class and go get good grades. It is his capability, his or her capability. Your capability is that you have to study after the class, means you have to study. You don't have any choice. Just do your primary duty. Now stop comparing yourself. Stop looking what the other person have, I don't have. Don't do that. You will not have a peaceful life. If you want to have a peaceful life, just live what you have at present, today, now. Don't even think for the future. What will happen 7 months later? What will happen in my annual exams? What will happen? My school will start. You don't have control on that. Do you have control? We don't have. Why do you think of that? What control do you have? You have the control that you can do your primary duty. You can chant Shri Krishna ji's name. You can offer everything to him. Do that. If you do that itself, you will not have any more time to do some. Think of something else. No? My mother will also say, what will happen in Diwali? I will do this, I will do this. I told, do you have control on that? What will happen on Diwali or Holi? How can you think also? At least when you are aware of Srimad Bhagwad Gita, when you are understanding it so properly, how one can think? You should not think only. You should be totally in present. Only do what is, that is what. You should imply the teaching. One day it will not happen. But slowly, gradually, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. It will happen. So we should do our primary duties, keep doing our primary duties. And if we don't do, impacts are being told by the Supreme Lord Himself. What will be the impact? It is not told by me or someone else. The Supreme Teacher Himself has told. You will face many difficulties that is worse than the death. So better to do our duty. That is very simple. We all have very simple duties. It is not very tough. So just do our duties. Have a happy life. Keep offering Shri Krishna ji. Okay, after this, everybody tell the meaning. I have one more thing to tell you. Okay, chalo Akriti, come on, explain.
So Lord Krishna is telling again that to Arjun, if you don't do your primary duty and if you don't fight, you will even other people, not only warriors, other people in the kingdom will think that they will also not respect you anymore. They'll think you're coward. They'll think bad things about you. So that's why Lord Sri Krishna is telling all of us to do our primary duty.
Thank you.
Ma'am, you told whatever the elder sibling does, the younger sibling does, that happens to.
Yes, Sanchi, yours is exceptional case. We will not take your case, okay? Okay, Sanchi, explain.
Yes, ma'am. So if we don't do our primary duty, everyone will think that we don't have respect, so we don't do our duty or something.
You will not get respect from others.
Yeah.
Like now you are chanting the shlokas. Your brother is learning from you. And yours is, at least it is going into his eyes, ears. Sometimes he is sitting in with you.
Yeah, before he used to do.
Now maybe he's very busy. Na haircut ho gaya. It's okay. See, you keep chanting. Okay, you keep chanting. All your family members will come together. You keep chanting. You don't leave that.
My cousin, which I brought her to class, she knows Bhagavad Gita.
Very good. So you both
For
should
her,
sit.
third chapter is starting
Very good.
in her class.
Ah, good, na? So you both should just sit and chant loudly so that it goes into everybody's ears. Okay? Okay, now Nalini ma'am.
So here, Krishna says to Arjuna that if he does not do his duty, all the other people over there will not respect him, and that situation will be more than worse, more than a death. And so also, if does his duty, and he will be the inspiration for everyone else. So and everyone will respect him. So he has to do his duty.
Thank you so much. Siddhant?
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Shri Krishna is saying that if you don't do your duty, then so again, if you don't do your duty, you'll be looked down upon, and then everyone will think bad about you. And also, you shouldn't think about the result of the war. You should only be thinking about now, the present, and not about what will happen in the result. What will who will be killed, who won't be. You should only be in the present.
Thank you. Usha Buaji?
Here, the Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna that if you're not doing your the duties like the warrior, if you should, you're not fighting, the respected, so respected you are, the other respected warriors will think that you have run away from the uh, fight. You are not capable of doing the fight. So we should do your our primary duties, and we should live in the present. Whatever is coming, we have to face the present. We should not think about the future. So always we have to do our primary duties.
Thank you. Ritu Babi?
Yeah. So in this shloka, Bhagwan says to Arjuna that there are many great warriors also who look upon you. So if you fail in your duty, in some way you're failing them also. They will stop respecting you. They will stop admiring you. So to upkeep your name also, you should do your primary duty.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I was saying I wanted to say one more thing. So like no, recently it happened. My eyes are already, they are always burning, paining. So and my family wanted to see the movie. I said I will not come. You all go. They said no. We will take you also with us. I said what will happen to my eyes if I watch 3 hours movie? My husband and my daughters, no, you have to come, you don't have any choice, we will buy the tickets for you. I said I will come with you, but I'll do window shopping and you all watch the movie. No, I don't have any choice, I have to watch the movie with them. I don't know what made me say while just going out of the house. I said, because when my temple is next to the passage, when we go out, it is next to that. So whenever I go, I bow down to Sri Krishna ji and I go. That day I said, Sri Krishna ji, chalo, come with me. Both will enjoy the movie. Both will watch the movie. You also come along with me. I just prayed like that and I went. That day my eyes didn't burn. It didn't pain. I didn't got any headache. Everything was fine. Then I realized, wow, Sri Krishna ji himself showed me one more way. That no, we also say, okay, chalo Krishna Bhagwan ji. So I talk in Hindi, so I will say, कृष्ण भगवान जी चलिए काम करते हैं, कृष्ण भगवान जी चलिए यहाँ पे जाके आते हैं, है ना. And you all don't know, but all the adults know how to handle the maids. I tell them, आ गई maid, आइए दोनों मिलके उसके साथ माथा लगाते हैं. So ना you can use that also, कि ना you say कृष्ण भगवान जी come along with me, you know, we will do this together or we will go together. When you go for outing, why don't you call him also, please come with me, we will have a great outing, है ना. We will do cooking. So when I start cooking, I say Krishna Bhavan ji आइए, we will do cooking. So you can use that also. It is not written in Bhagavad Gita. This is what I myself felt, and he is only the one who is no giving me inside me. The meaning also what I tell you all. From where do I tell? He is my supreme teacher. He is guiding me. He is coming and whispering in my ears, and I am conveying it to you all. So from where did I get the intellect? Even I wonder. It is all his blessings. He wanted me to understand and make you all understand. And otherwise, I am what? I am a normal human being. But his mercy is there, his blessings is there. He's so kind to me. So I also pray every time. Before starting the class, before starting the recording, I pray, Krishna Bhagwanji, you are my teacher. Please be with me and take care of me. Keep guiding me. Because it is recording, we cannot do mistakes. Teachers are not supposed to do mistakes. So I pray him. Every recording I pray. Not just your class. There are other classes also. So we should pray every time, every second, always. You work, you study, like you all are students, so you study, you say, come Krishna Bhagwanji, we will do study together. And also say, I am offering. It doesn't take lot of time. It is just fraction of seconds. How much time did it took? Not even 1 minute. I think 2 to 3 seconds. That can come along with me and I am offering to you. Try this. You will see miracles in your life. You will have a very good life. You all are lucky ones. Akriti, Sanchi, and Siddhant. Such a young age, you are understanding it, but try to imply in your life. Na? You should use it in your life. It is not just learning, class over, everything over. Nahin. Chant the shlokas, keep offering. Rest, Sri Krishna ji will take care for sure. He is showing the miracles. Thanks to Krishna Bhagavan ji. Hmm. And in Bhagavatam, one more class is going on Bhagavatam also. So in Bhagavatam, we are doing Canto 2, Chapter 7. So from Chapter 6, Lord Brahmaji started saying. So Lord Brahmaji has bowed down so many times to Sri Krishna Bhagwan ji. So just imagine Lord Brahma, the people who are not aware of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, for them Lord Brahma he is the creator. वो ही सारी सृष्टि बना रहे हैं, है ना? For the people who are not aware of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. So he himself, he is such a great God. Every line when he starts, he says, Krishna Bhagwanji, I bow down in front of you thousands of times. Sometimes he will say lakhs of times. Give me permission to say about you. So just imagine, we are normal human beings. How many times we need to bow down? So incorporate all these habits. In one day it will not happen, for it will not start. You have to accept this new change. You have to adapt it. You know? So keep bowing down. Whenever you remember, you should say, Krishna Bhagwanji, I bow down in front of you million, zillion times, lakhs times, thousands of times. I will keep reminding you all. You also keep reminding me. Ma'am, I did pranam, I bow down to Krishna Bhagwanji million, zillion of times. We will all, no, we will all try to incorporate this habit in each of us by reminding. Little.
Now,
Now,
whenever I
whenever I
become
become
sad, no, I think that Krishna is with me. Why should I sad? If I will sad, he will also become sad. So it is better to be happy. This
correct, awesome. Awesome, very nice.
love you.
Thank you, Buaji. Love you too. Bye, take care. So, this is the way we need to support each other. We are a family. Moreover, we are a family than the batch. Keep reminding each other. Keep no discussing more about whatever miracle you see in your life. I'm sure you all must be seeing some or the other miracle. Miracles does happen. And Akriti knows very well.